What is up, y'all? What is up? What is up? What is up? So, I can't tell on whether or not if the music is too loud or the music is fine. Just let me know in the comments right after the stream for this one. But today we're going to be doing something different. Of course, we're going to be looking into Dragon Ball Ascension. So when I first saw this, because the thing is, I didn't even look through the whole thing. I didn't even look through the whole thing. I saw just 2 pages, 2 to 3 pages, and I was intrigued, and I was like, yeah, let me share this experience with everybody else too. So what up, QRNZ? What's up, QRNZ? So like I said, this is something new, of course, some new type of thing, like going over and see how the story comes out and see whether it was good, it was bad, or it was like a good rating of this or a good rating of that. So overall, that's what we're going to be doing for today, looking into that. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be getting into Dragon Ball Ascension, Lost in Time. We may do one chapter, we may do another one after that. We don't know. I don't even know how long this is. But apparently it's about the story of we see it looks to be like the story of Bardock. So we're about to find out. We are about to find out. I'm giving y'all a couple more minutes, just a couple more minutes, and then we'll get started. But yeah, hi QRNZ, man. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you indeed, dude. Y'all know, but like I said, while we're waiting on people to show up, y'all know that that DBFR showcasing all clothing in the game, that was like the longest. That was like the longest time that I ever edited something like that for so long. Like that was insane. Like I had fun doing it, but it's like that took a while to edit. So that was, but at the end of the day, it was fun though, because when I saw that nobody else was doing a video based on that all clothing showcase in Dragon Ball Final Remaster, I was kind of like, man, all right, yeah, we reading the manga today. Yeah, we're reading the manga today. Cause when I first saw it, we go see how well it does on the channel. If it does good feedback, then we'll continue doing it, and that could be something that can work. So you never know. Like I said, I'm excited too, because I've never seen this. I never seen this story, so I'm just about curious as to what's gonna bring. I'm just about curious as to what it's gonna bring. But yeah, after that showcasing all clothing, man, that took the win out of all of us right there. For real. For real, for real. That took the win out of all of us. Browy, what's up? What's up, Browy? What up, what up, what up? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Let's see. All right, put this over here. Let's say we're just giving it a little bit, and then we'll go get started, because it's not gonna wait for too long. Because I think already a couple minutes have already passed and stuff like that. But how are we? We're doing pretty good, man. We're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good, pretty good. Since y'all are here, I want y'all to before we get right into it, we're gonna tell me what y'all think of this. So I'm gonna show y'all real quick. I'll tell y'all what y'all think of this. I'm gonna go full screen for a second. All right. What y'all think of this? Pretty good. Because I think I showed y'all the sketch of it. clean. All right. Because I still think we got long way to go. Still got long way to go. Still got a long way to go before we hit that mark. So when was this? I just finished coloring it in today, because remember the other day, the last stream. Now remember the last stream, which was the Rock Quest stream that I did 2 days ago. I showed y'all the sketch of it. I showed y'all what the sketch looked like, and y'all was telling me to color it in, so I went and colored it in. And so that was the finishing result of it. And yeah, that was, that's officially done there. Yeah, that's where it came from. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. I'm just about excited with this. We got Son Goku. Yes, Son Goku. Speaking of Son Goku, we are going to be diving into Dragon Ball Ascension. Something that I haven't even looked at. So that's gonna be something. Real looking forward to it. Broly versus Gogeta. And what? I'm gonna have to be more specific. Now, if you're talking about in terms of drawing, ooh, that is a challenge. I'm gonna have to pick which one should. That should be pretty good. Yeah, I don't have to find a photo though. I'm gonna have to find something though, because yeah, I'm gonna have to find something. Yeah, to see which one that I really want to work on, because I always go for the ones that look like it's a challenge, like it's tough for me to draw it out. So we'll see how that goes. That'll be the next thing. I guess that'll be the next thing that I'll get into. All right, and with that being said, let's get started. I'm gonna get started into this, and we're not gonna waste any time. All right. So all the credits, of course, the credits are in the description. The music that is used also is in the description as well. DBC remixes, just in case if DBC remixes get a notification that music is being used. The music is also credited within the description as well. The website that I'm using for here is also in the description as well. Webtoons, and the link for this the manga for this one also in the description as well. So yeah. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started with it. All right, so start low class and challenging pirate. Okay, so already we see that hair. We already know the iconic hairstyle, dude. We already know the iconic hairstyle. All right. He fought a legend that would be known across space and time. Okay. Now he ascends beyond the realm of mortal men. Oh, so like formally, because I've already seen this part. I already seen the part. Remember, I only seen just a few, but already we are seeing Bardock in God Destruction outfit. When I saw this, I was like, okay, so how are they gonna do it? Like I said, because that's gonna be the interesting part about it, because that's like what in the world? But yeah, we want to know how he's gonna get this, because already looking at this, we're like, okay, God Destruction. Okay, his name is Bardock, the father of Kakarot, and this story how he became God. So this is gonna be a story how he became a God Destruction. All right, let's continue. Oh, here's the color panel of this one. Look pretty nice. Nice. Episode 1, Lost in Time. So also it says the story is by Maikeru. Yeah. Keru. Yep. Art by. Oh, so there's also art by this one too. I'm also include this at the description towards the end as well. So we'll make sure to do that. Okay, so here's the part. Here's the part now. What's up, Kmar Savage? Okay, so here is the part. Now, if we all remember this scene, we can tell just by looking, right? We have the crater here. We have Bardock here at Super Saiyan 3. Super Saiyan 3. So automatically, we knew where this is referenced to. Xenoverse 2 or Xenoverse, whichever one. Because it was either one of them. And you could tell that this one's mirror. So already the story is saying that Lost in Time and how he became a god of destruction. We're about to figure out how that led to be, and it's giving us a recap on the battle of events between Super Saiyan 3 Bardock versus Mira. So this is how we already started. We already started out strong. So basically, Kmar, this is Dragon Ball Ascension. I saw like a couple of pages of this, and I said, why not share it with everyone else, and then go through the same experience that everyone else is doing. So already, this is where the thumbnail came from. He's already after he defeated Mira. Here he is getting warped into a time portal. And he's already saying not this again, so it's like he's already done this before. Okay, so he's reality warping to somewhere. Okay, so here we have a scene where we see Bulma, and from the looks of it, it is Bulma from the future. Maybe Trunks' future or the future. Too many futures, but overall that. Alright, so there's Capsule Corporation. He is crash landed here, right in front. It's pretty interesting that he is taken to the future of Trunks' timeline. So it is pretty interesting there that he's getting sent there. She says she looked older than Trunks' future. Yeah, just about a little bit. Yeah. Because automatically we know that this is not our present. This is not our present Bulma. This is future Trunks Bulma, or a different future Trunks Bulma from the looks of it. But yeah, here he is. He crashes right in front of Capsule Corp. And because when you look at Capsule Corp here, look, Capsule Corp is intact. So we don't know when this scene took place too. On top of that, just from looking at the sketches, we don't know whether this is the part where the androids are at, or we don't know whether it's after the events of androids. We don't know whether it's before after the events after the events of Cell. Anyway, she's saying what in the world. Alright, so she steps out. Said it can't be. Is that you, Goku? So automatically she already thinks that it's Goku, but as we all know as the readers, we know exactly who it is. He's like, who is Goku? so already some confusion already is like there. See these scenarios make things pretty interesting. All right, he collapses on the ground. Okay, so this basically, yep, the Makiro the Arto Dragon Ball Ascension, Dragon Ball Rebirth. Hope you guys enjoy the story. In the Dojin Dragon Ball universe, we will be published monthly, so please stay tuned. Next release. But also support us on Patreon. If we hit our goals, we can publish this manga more consistently. Thank you all. So there's that. There's their support there. All right, so that was the first part. So I'm guessing that was the first part. Yeah. Yep, this is the first part. Okay. Okay, and this is the original site for it. All right, this is the original site for it. So now we're going to, of course it's fan made. Of course fan made. Yeah. This not to the manga thing. That would be insane. It'd be kind of insane. All right, so there's the second part to it. So now we're going to the second part of it. So already basically based on the last thing that we've seen here, so the story took place somewhere in the Xenoverse timeline after Super Saiyan 3 Bardock defeats Mira. He is sucked back into a time portal, and he's being sent to the future. And so now that he's sent to a different future where there's future Bulma, and now we're caught up into the scene that takes place of this. So now we're about to get right into that. Okay, so Miss Bulma, he's awake. So already I do not know who this is. Like I'm guessing this a person who is may either working for Bulma, an employee, or maybe looks like Pan. No, I don't think. Well, No, I don't see that though. I don't see it though. It could be. Actually, it could be because of the cap, the backwards cap, maybe. Unless unless that was like yeah, unless that was like a um orange bandana she was wearing. But anyway, we got okay. So there's Bardock waking up. He's wondering what's going on. She takes a dash. She dashes away. So yeah, so like Browy said, you basically said it has to be after the androids. Yeah, definitely has to. Yeah, from the list of things, we haven't even seen Trunks yet. So like I said, we still have no idea what's going on. Okay, so there's Bardock. He's wondering where he's at. Saying the place is weird. What? Who? Wait, who is this? Well, look who's finally up. You saying sure know how to make an entrance? Miss Bowman, we should be cautious. We don't know if he can be trusted. Okay, so who is this person? This a this a it's like a fusion between Trunks and a fusion between Supreme Kai and Tapion. Yeah, he looks like a fusion between Supreme Kai and Tapion or Tapion, whichever one is your preference of calling it. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, the hairline is like like I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. He looks like Tapion and Supreme Kai fused together. It's just the hair. Yeah. Yeah, it's the hair that like gives it. Okay. Yeah, that was confusing. I was expecting Trump. I don't. We don't know who this person is, so it kind of just leaves it more of a mystery. I know Ace, but I have a feeling we can trust him if he is who I think he is. Ace. So this person's name is Ace. Have no idea. Okay. All right. Okay. So obviously now we know that this is a different timeline. Automatically, this is not the same. So we are definitely in a different timeline. This isn't the Trump's future timeline that we know of. This is a completely different future timeline because this person did not exist as of right now. As what if he's an android? That could be a possibility. I mean, that could be a possibility. It just depends. We still need to know who this person is. Whether these two are either together, either these two are together, and it's the daughter, or employers, fighters. Not really sure, but all the more confused for Boddart though, because he don't know anybody. I don't know who they are. Don't care. I just need to know where I am and where's his clothes. Okay, so Bardock's confused and he wants to know what's going on. Okay, so there's Boma. She's not. Telling talking to the Queen of Saiyans. The Queen of Saiyans. He said Mrs. Boma that they can't be dating. Okay, that's a good point. Okay. Good point. You say Queen, what do you mean? Yeah, when he was saying no, right here. Yeah, Miss Boma. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, see that makes sense. Okay, so Boma cheesing out Bardock here. Bardock looking all confused saying, "Huh? Queen, what do you mean?" Okay, so here we go, some stuff. I'm the wife of Vegeta, your Saiyan Prince. You are on Earth, where he helped defend after the defeat of Frieza on Namek. I have no idea who you... Wait, hold on. Okay. No mention of Goku yet. I have no idea who you are or how you got here, but I know you look like your son Goku, the hero of this planet who killed Frieza. Vegeta referred to him as Kakarot. Alright, so we already getting some dialogue here, and there's already like a plate of food already ready for somebody. Kakarot, that's my son. Say killed Frieza just like I envisioned. Okay, so we still, like I said, It's been a while since I followed with the Xenoverse story, so we don't really know how much this Bardock knows. All we know is that this Bardock can turn to Super Saiyan 3, right? This version of Bardock here can turn into a Super Saiyan 3, as we saw at the beginning of the chapter, where he was brought here, but before that he was a Super Saiyan 3 defeating Mira. Okay. You look too much like Goku to not have some relation to him. Sit down, have some food. I'm sure you're starving. But I have so many. Okay, so right now, okay, so Bar's very confused now. He has so many questions. Where's his son? How you married to the same prince? What age is this? We can talk about it over breakfast. Relax, sit. Ace, you can leave us. He's not a threat. Okay, so Ace is like bodyguard type. Yeah, it's like bodyguard type thing. Like I said, this is their in and of it. So that was in that part too. That was pretty good. So far, the stories get, you know, like, so far the story is getting somewhere. We're about to get into 1.3 now. So now we're really gonna get into that. All right. So far, we're getting somewhere. So far, we're getting somewhere. We're trying to wonder who Ace is, though. That's one thing. Yeah, we're trying to wonder who is Ace and like where he come from. Like, we're trying to figure out that. All right. Let's see. Yes, Miss Moma. I'll be right outside if you need me. Thank you, Ace. You still think Ace is an android? If we take one good look at Ace, maybe. Well, that's a long shot. Okay, so you think Ace is an android, and with the long hair like that, yeah, possibility. Like I said, it's the only thing, because he has a capsule core on there, and we're trying to figure out, so where does he come from, right? And so that's the only thing that we can think of as right now. Yeah. Okay, so he sends disposals. Okay. So Bardock is over here eating. It said, please tell me, where is my son? It said, a very recollection of how I got here. Everything seems like a blur. First I was confronting Frieza, then I was whisked throughout time. Everything seems to stop and go. I can care less as long as I get to see Kakarot. A different approach. For Bardock. I don't know. Can't imagine Bardock saying that though. Like, he'll be more confused and be like, just where is Kakarot? And yeah. Okay, so it continues. This is what it said. He's dead. So he died to heart virus sometime years ago. So is your grandson and Vegeta. Okay, so Goku's dead, and then Gohan is also dead, and then Vegeta is also dead. So it follows the natural timeline. Okay, some time ago we were attacked by a pair of androids who killed all the heroes of this planet. My son Trunks was able to defeat them, but he vanished out of nowhere. It's just me and the android force I created to protect this planet left without heroes. Oh, wait a minute. I think. Oh. This timeline. This is the unhidden. Wait. This is. Okay, this is. Okay. This timeline, y'all. This timeline. Because she mentioned that Trunks disappeared, vanished out of nowhere. This timeline is the timeline that Cell killed Trunks and took that time machine to go right back into the past. So this is that version's timeline where yeah, it makes sense because look, she says, some time ago we were attacked by a pair of androids who killed all the heroes of this planet. My son Trunks was able to defeat them. So Trunks was able to defeat them, but he vanished out of nowhere. This means that Trunks back in Z, where Cell was explaining that the androids in that timeline were defeated, but the reason how they were defeated was probably due to a different, outcome, because if it was because it had nothing to do with the strength, because if it followed through the same procedures, it would have been the same as like the future Trunks that we know of him defeating Cell easily. I think this version of the future is that the Z fighters figured out a way to deactivate the androids. Either deactivated the androids or was able to destroy them before they were released, or stop Dr. Zero. That had to be the possibility, and it was up to Trunks for him to do that. Then he did that. He took care of that, and then he was gonna go back in the time to tell the good news, and that's when Cell came in, killed him, and then took the time machine and went back in time. So this right here is the lost timeline that we didn't get to see. We didn't get to see this version of timeline. So that means in Dragon Ball Super, this timeline still exists. This timeline still exists because it's separate. Remember, this one is completely separate from the other timeline. This one's just out there. It's just out there. And you want to know another thing that's also similar to this? You want to know another thing that's also similar to this too? What's similar to this is the other timeline that's in Dragon Ball Super, when Zamasu switched bodies with Goku and basically slaughter everybody and then use the time ring to get out of that one. We still got that timeline now. That's just everybody's been slaughtered. Remember that when Goku Black and Zamasu versus Goku, and they was telling them what happened and all that stuff. So that timeline still going even after that event. So we got two hidden so far, to my knowledge, we got two hidden timelines that we have no knowledge as to what happens. We got the timeline where Trunks was defeated, Trunks was killed, but his future was basically saved from the androids, but he died as a result of it due to Cell. Then we have another timeline in Dragon Ball Super where Goku had his body swapped and then he died, and then that timeline just stayed there. That's insane. So that was pretty cool. So we're in this timeline. So we already know what's going on. Okay. Yeah, that was a long rant. But that was kind of fun though. That was kind of interesting. So we already have Bardock. He is upset. The avenger of our people killed by a virus. This can't be. So he's upset because of that. He was the greatest. Okay, so Boma's let him know he was the greatest warrior this planet ever seen. And had he not died to that hot rallies, he would have easily defeated androids. You should be proud of him. I'm beyond proud. Just wish I could see him to tell him that. I think he will want to beat you as well. Alright. Make this modified. Okay, so already she has a battle suit ready for. Made this modified battle armor for you. Used to make them for Vegeta. Battle armor far better. Frieza forces. I was just saying, put some armor on. Meet her outside to get like the new armor. So this was okay. This was actually pretty okay. So this part of the chapter was good. Yeah, this part of the chapter was good because it went into depth. It went into depth in more of the timeline that Trunks didn't exist, because to Bulma's knowledge, he vanished. It could have been different scenarios, different meanings of he vanished that may have been part of the timeline thing. Like we never would have known. She never would have known. But to us, the watchers and the viewers, we knew exactly what happened during that time. That was something. This part was pretty good. I enjoyed that part. All right, so now I'm gonna get into 1.4. Gonna get into that. All right, so this was released on the 14th. All right, so let's go full screen. Oh, we got some color up in here too. Look at that. Wait, so we got Bardock with the fit. Nice clean fit. Isn't this like, yeah, you can tell about the design here. It's all like the Vegeta design right there. I can get used to this armor. Already drip out time breaker Bardock. Is that what it like, the Xenoverse Bardock that can go in that form? All right, so this time now we know what hair. Okay, so now we have a little bit more in depth as far as now that this is a color. This is all colored in. We now see what Ace looks like. So Ace has long hair. It's kind of like Oops. It's kind of like Oops. You know, like Oops hair is, but it's kind of like It's like Oops hairstyle extended down to like Super Saiyan 3 style. Yeah, with like side hairs of white on the side. But pretty good there. Then you got Boma blue. Okay, so this Boma does yeah. Boma blue hair. And I have to say that this is probably like I don't know because like this has purple hair. Purple pinkish hair. So it could be like I don't know. It could be like I said, it's still like I'm still trying to figure out who this is. This is still a mystery. We trying to figure out who is the mech kid. All right, so already, yep, his character design looks pretty cool. He looks serious. All right, so you're asking for a spar with Ace. Gonna use some loosening up. Ace already gained the respect. He already have a fire name, Ace. He already has a fire name. All right, so we're transitioning to something else now. All right. Okay. So he said, my lord, there seems to be unusual power reading coming from Earth. So already we have Frieza's spaceship. So, okay, wait. So we have So we have Frieza's spaceship. So in this timeline, either the Frieza Force, you know, like I said, in which we, okay. So now I really have questions. Okay, because now, okay, so now this brings me to more questions now. So, okay, let's go. Let's show this part and then let's see. Okay, it said there seems to be unusual power reading coming from Earth. You said, I knew someday something will pop up on Earth. I'm sure you're happy to finally have an excuse to go to the planet. So we let Master know. Okay, so this already is causing some confusion. Not only is it random Brownie, but already is some confusion there, because remember, this is the timeline that this is. Okay, so this is supposed to be the original timeline, basically. Well, no, actually no, because okay, without confusing ourselves even further, this timeline, Frieza was supposed to already be dead. That's one. Because he already got defeated by Goku in the original before the heart virus, remember? Because Goku in this timeline died because of the heart virus, right? And before the heart virus, he already defeated Frieza and King Cold. That is, if you know that they came in, like, we're still wondering what's going on, and so it brings me some confusion to see Frieza, not only Frieza here, but Deborah. So now we see Deborah here, which now this brings us a lot of questions. So we're already seeing Frieza servant under someone like us. Huh. Indeed, we'll let Master Babidi know at once. So we got Majin Frieza here. Majin Frieza. And then, guys, to top it all off, this version of Frieza is not in Cyborg. This isn't Cyborg Frieza. This is regular, this is regular final form Frieza. It's not even Cyborg. So I'm assuming that Frieza was revived at some point. That's my only explanation, because Frieza was already dead in this timeline. Frieza was already dead in this timeline. So unless, Frieza being controlled, but Frieza was already dead in this timeline. So either this is another alternate timeline, or this is the same timeline that Bardock is currently in with the future one, and this is their futures Frieza, which wouldn't really make any sense. But let's continue. Okay, so this is that part. So we got more info on that one. Okay, not bad, pretty good. So it brings us some questions. So now I have some questions regarding to okay, so now the next one said to resurrect the Emperor. Okay, so now we're gonna get some more context on that. All right. All right, so here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right, so the Resurrect Emperor. I should probably introduce Ace formally. He's an android I created to protect Earth. Oh, so who had it? Who had it? Kmar Savage. Kmar Savage called it out. He is an android that Bulma created to protect Earth. Nice. Nice. Good call out. That was a good call out right there. So now we know that Ace is an android now. Now we know Ace is an android. Because of Trump's disappearance and because Bulma has no idea as to what happened, you know, we need a protector. So she makes an android. Nice. So is it artificial intelligence? Interesting. You mentioned earlier that this planet was terrorized by androids. Why create more? Reasonable question. Those androids were created by an evil, twisted man. They were created to be ruthless monsters. Ace and Beta are created to protect and serve the people of Earth. Okay, so there's two. So now, Kmar, that answers your other question. I'm guessing the other android is Beta, the medkit girl that had the medkit symbols on there. You already see so there's Ace. Deal. Yeah, yeah. It seems to be that way because look, she said Ace and Beta are created to protect and serve the people of Earth. So we already see that Beta will be the girl. Yep, and there it is right there. Yep, thumbs up. Fortunately, we haven't had many serious threats on the scale of the androids. Yeah, so we basically got both androids. We got two whole androids created by Bulma. Future Bulma. Mind you, this version of Bulma is like very smart and the same way as the present Bulma that we know, but much smarter because it took present Bulma to look at future Bulma stuff in order to figure out how to make the time machine. So not only we have Retribution, much appreciated for subscribing. Much appreciated, man. Bro, I'm assuming they're very strong because think about this for a second, because if you think about it, you basically have, okay, if you look at present Bulma, the one we know, it took her to look at her future self's stuff in order to figure out how to create the time machine. With her reputation already of technology, of being able to create the time machine, right? Already you have that experience, and then experience to make androids such as these two, Ace and Beta. I'm definitely, you say you don't think they're stronger than 17, 18. Who knows, man? Because like I said, Ace apparently from last chapter, they're about to spar. Him and Bardock about to spar. And remember, this version of Bardock that's in the story came from Xenoverse, from fighting against off Mira in Super Saiyan 3. So we don't know. Like I said, we have yet to see them spar. We have yet to see anything. And plus, on top of that, we have a Majin Deborah and a Majin Frieza on their way to Earth, spectating towards Earth. So already, we're trying to figure out how strong they are, and on top of that, wondering if they're stronger than 17, 18. But Kmar also has a good point, because then again, you have to remember about well, if you want to include Super's version of 17 and 18, then if Ace forced Bardock to go Super Saiyan, then he might be strong. Yeah, if he goes Super Saiyan, because already Super Saiyan can put up a good, if Super Saiyan can put up, and then on top of that, you gotta know actually, we're not even like we're about to get too technical there and say about the level of Super Saiyan, where that person's going, where that person's at, anything of the sort. But I don't know, it is interesting. Fortunately, we haven't had any serious threats. I think Ace would like to see how he compares to a real warrior like yourself. I did program a Saiyan personality into him. Okay, So not only did Bulma program Ace uh like an android, but she also programmed his personality to be that of a Saiyan. That's some high tech. That's some high tech right there. You can't lie. That's some high tech. That's some high tech to be able to program an android to act like a Saiyan. So there you go. There you have it. All right. So he's ready. Said sounds good to him. Let's see what you got. Oh, you said I wouldn't be so confident. Okay. He's already Ace not backing down. He said I'm ready. Ace is not backing down, dude. He is not backing down. Would they go too far and break a building or hit a pedestrian? Stuff like that. They're walking up towards each other. They're about to throw down. So don't worry, I just got the thing. Oh, they doing that stare off, dude. Look at that stare off. Yes, sir. We get the side view. We get the side view. The tension is building up. The tension is building up. The tension is already building up. Say, hey, can you two fly off a bit? If you go Super Saiyan, I swear. But then on top of that, now I can imagine Ace. Now I can imagine Ace without the hair. You can see it. All you have to do is just cover this part, and then he has a buzz cut. You can see that. You can see that. I can see him without the hair and with the hair, and it still works. So already I see like two different Ace styles. But anyway, let's continue. But yeah, you have this stare off here. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. All right, up in the sky. So she's already used the device. Press click. Oh man, wow. So already we stopped there, y'all. Look at that. Man, look at that. Look at that. Man, that was okay. Man, all right. All right. Yeah, dude. They caught us, dude. They caught us off guard, dude. They caught us off guard with that. I was not expecting that. So this one, the Resurrected Emperor came at March 14th. It is May the 9th. So it's been a while since they uploaded. However, so they had doing January, then they had January 15th. They've been consistent with it. February 14th, March, and I'm guessing the next one would have been March something else here. But they stopped at March 14th, and plus it was 2019 when this was published too, on top of that. So I wish we could have seen more. The story was going good. Story was going very good. So looking through overall, like already you look at the beginning part, it has a build up. It has a nice build up to it. And we see Bardock being a god of destruction at the very first part. So we see Bardock right here already as a god of destruction, and so it brings you in. So it already brings you in, and we're like wondering, okay, so how is Bardock gonna get this, right? And then we see this part. This is the key factor right here that we see. This right here, if you play Xenoverse, then this takes place after Bardock defeats Mira. And he was a Super Saiyan 3. So that's why I was saying that this version of Bardock is not the same Bardock that from, like the original timeline. This Bardock is strong. This Bardock is very strong. So it's very unfortunate that this is probably the last, as much as we're gonna get. This is probably as much as we're gonna get here, which is unfortunate. But man, oh man. Okay, we go subscribe to continue, because that was kind of interesting. Kind of wish we continued it with it. Man, oh man, how powerful is Mira? Mira's pretty powerful. So the scaling, I'm just gonna say this: the power of scaling and for Mira and Xenoverse is kind of like, it's all over the place. I'm just say that it gets very confusing in Xenoverse, because then there comes questions of the Goku that you see, like in Xenoverse, Mira in the story did fought Super Saiyan Blue Goku, and then on top of that, you got to factor in that Super Saiyan, that Goku that comes in and aids you is a very built different Goku. That's a built different Goku. Xeno Goku. That's Xeno Goku. That's a built different Goku. That's just not Goku just bloop, plucked out of the timeline right there, because as we know, we already know about Xenoverse 2. If you go into Xenoverse 2 story mode, if you go into Xenoverse 2 story mode, you'll see Super Saiyan Blue Goku. You'll see Super Saiyan Blue Goku when you join in and try to stop a, you know, like a time disruption from the time scrolls or anything. But in somewhere in the story, you always be brought up with another Goku that comes in, just a Goku that be like, oh hey y'all, that's familiar with Supreme Kai Time and with you and everybody else. That Goku is strong, because we have to assume that if they're gonna bring, like I said, in Xenoverse and Xenoverse 2, you gotta assume that if they bring in Goku, I'm assuming, and like I said, everybody has their own opinion to this, but that Goku that's in Xenoverse that helps and aids you, that Goku would be the strongest of Gokus. Maybe not. I don't know. It's up to your interpretation. But like I said, because like you said Xeno Goku should be stronger than normal Goku, right? Yeah, it should. Yeah, he should be stronger than, because if we think about it, he went up against Demigra. In the Xenoverse 1, he went up against Demigra. When you fight up against Demigra, you have Goku Super Saiyan 3 helping with you. So you have all these different versions, and the power and scaling is like crazy, insane, because it's not just regular Super Saiyan. Like, if you think about it, it's not just regular Super Saiyan. Definitely not just regular Super Saiyan or Super Saiyan 2 or Super Saiyan 3. That scaling of that Super Saiyan 2, and Super Saiyan 3, and Xenoverse Goku, that is super different than the ones we know. That's why I said the power scaling is wacky over there. Yeah, Xeno Goku is that guy. Like I said, everybody has their own interpretations of it. But like I said, if you think about it, when you play Xenoverse story or Xenoverse 2 story, and they bring in Goku, you would think that they wouldn't just be bringing any Goku they wouldn't just bring any Goku and be like, oh Goku, we need you for this one. No, they bring in the best that they got, probably. Who knows? He says Xeno Goku is stronger than Xeno himself. No, we're not saying that. Okay, we're not. Okay, so we're not saying that. No. We're only keeping it. We're just gonna keep it at a straight line. We're just gonna keep it at a straight line, so that way we don't get confused. We're just gonna say, out of all the Gokus, we have this version of Goku that is being sent to these missions along with Time Patrollers and the Supreme Kai of Time as well with a Trunks. Remember, we have a Trunks that is definitely a stronger version of the Trunks, because that Time Patroller Trunks would be the best that you got, the best that you got. That Trunks would be the best, or he could be overpowered. Who knows? He could either be overpowered by other characters or not be. So, isn't that what was said about him though? I guess we'll look more into it. About that. If we want to get more into it, then maybe next we'll get into heroes. But we got some questions for that one. I don't know if y'all enjoyed this. You know, like I said, if you enjoyed this, then much appreciated. But like I said, we could for the next one. You know, the next time we do something like this, get into heroes, so that way we can find out more about the scaling of it, because it's been a while since we have seen heroes. But I'm not talking about heroes as in points of heroes watching, you know, the anime part of it. No, not the anime part of it. We're talking about the manga part of it. So we have to find out the correct order of that, and then start from scratch from that part, and then we'll find out, you know, the differences between the stuff like that. I think that'll be pretty good. So how does that scale Mira, since he can fight Super Saiyan Blue Goku? You know that really is a good question, but you also got to remember that during that time, Mira also did come back. If I'm not mistaken, Mira did come back, right? Because Goku, so in Xenoverse 2, Mira, Mira did had a fused, did had a fusion. Okay, so this is separate, right? That's separate. You're talking about regular Mira, but I'm also including this one too. So Mira did go up against Super Saiyan Blue Goku, with the Time Patroller when he was assisting us in the last battle of Xenoverse 2. When you do the story in a normal way without DLCs and stuff like that. Super Saiyan Blue Goku did go to Super Saiyan Blue, so we did see that up against Mira. So there's that part. But then, like I said, we're gonna have to like really look into the story. I would say, you know, whenever the time is right, we look into the story of Heroes and then find out more about that lore of the story, and then we know from there. Due to him being able to beat someone, how could destroy all DBZ to DBS timelines? He said the Xeno Goku beat him with mid difference when they release a new episode. Like I said, I have no idea as far as new episodes, because I'm not like caught up to the anime heroes. Like I said, I've been watching Heroes, but it's been a while since I watched Heroes because it's been like all over the place, you know. So if we do this right, depending on if, you know, people enjoy this part, then we'll get into the manga version of it, since the manga would be assuming that the manga would be basically ahead of the heroes of the Dragon Ball Heroes of that part. We can dive deep into the heroes of you know, the manga version of Heroes from that, you know, from that section alone as well. So that would be interesting. That would be something interesting to do for our next part of reviewing for another manga. But this manga, Dragon Ball Ascension, I really wish they would have continued, because this was actually getting somewhere. This was actually going to be pretty good. We started out with Bardock taking place after the Xenoverse fight between him and Mira in Super Saiyan 3. Then he gets placed into a timeline where Trunks was actually killed by Cell, but defeated the androids. So we are left with that version of timeline that was hidden. And so Bardock has been transported to that timeline, meets Bulma, and then we get introduced with two androids called Ace and Beta. Two whole androids created by Bulma, Ace and Beta. And then we find out that as the story progresses a little bit more, we found out that Frieza resurrected. He's alive now, but now he's a Majin Frieza along with Majin Deborah. And so now that we have that going on, now we about to have a sparring match between Ace and Bardock, and that's where it stopped. That's where it stopped at 2019. So I have no idea if, like I said, that was in 2019. It's been 4 years, man. 3.5 years, 4 years. It's been a long time. But like I said, we ain't gonna hold off for long. We're gonna wrap it up here. Much appreciated. Thank y'all for like sticking tuned. Just let me know in the comments down below. And for the people who rewatch this, if you guys enjoy streams like this and want to see more like this, leave a comment down below and let me know in the near future. But I'm gonna look at these. Akuma, what's up? Heroes Goku seems stronger than regular Goku. Oh yeah. So like I said, and that's why we're gonna next time we're gonna be looking into the Heroes manga, so that way we can figure out you know, like what's going on, because it'll be interesting. It'd be interesting to see Heroes manga starting from beginning, you know, like beginning all the way up to caught up version, so that way we know and we can like scale and see like how strong the hero versions like Xeno Goku, Xeno Vegeta, we want to know how strong they are too. So there's that. Yeah, I really want to see Bardock fight Ace too, but it looks like this is as far as the story is gonna go with Dragon Ball Ascension. But I really had a blast reading that, though, especially that took place in an alternate timeline where Trunks vanished, aka was killed by Cell. That was the shock value. I like that one. But much appreciated, y'all. Thank y'all for watching, and we are out.